The Canterbury Tales by Geoffrey Chaucer. The General Prologue. When the rap rode the shoulder sotar, to the rot of March had Percy to the rotar, and bethered every vine in switch liquor, of which fed two and gentle is the floor. One's a brisek with a sweat of breath, in spirit hath in every holt and heath the gentle cropus. And the young son hath in the thrams house a cosarana, and small full is making melody, the slapping at the neat with open ear. The so pricketh him nature and here courages, that longing for to go on pilgrimages, and balmers for to sake and stranges, to Firth and Halloways, and Coot in Soldier Lounges. And specially from every shirrer's ender of England to Canterbury thy window, the holy bliss for a mortal for to sake, that him were hoping that I were sake, before the season on a day, and the Southwark is a dabber as a lay, ready to wind them on my pilgrimages, would to Canterbury with full devout courages, and a neek come into a hosiery, well neen and 20 in a company of sundry folk, by Aventary Valley, in fellowship and pilgrims where they alley, toward the Canterbury wold to read, the Janvers and the Salvers well to read, and well wearing at the best, and shortly one the son was to rest. So had he spoken with him every inch on, that here was a fellowship anon, and made for to early for to Risa, to take a harway where there e divisa, but nevertheless we'll have team and spasa, that feather his hill this telepasa, me secretin according to reason, to you yo alla condition, of each of him, sent me aware wearing a wet degree, an egg amid the wet array they were in, and at a knick there were a first begun, a knick there was a worthy man, that for the team that he first began to reading out, he loved a chivalry, truth and honor, freedom and courtesy. Full worthy he was, his lord to wear, and tread ahead, he to reading no man affair, as well in Christendom as Heathernessa, and every honour for his worthiness. A rattless under he was than when it was won. Full often team he had the board begun. A barvenuna allinosiana in a prusa. In leather Harry reading and in a rusa. No Christopher man of off his degree, in Gurnard at the seg edge had he bay, of Algeciras reading Bellamira, at Lina he was a Sataria, and where there was one in the great assay, at Medina Malami had he bay, many more at mortal battles had he been, 15 and forgotten her faith at Ramazan, in Leicester Lyris alles slain fought his fua. This ilk-worthy knick had he been osola. Some team the lone parteria, again another headern in Takia, and evermore had in sovereign place, and through that where he was a worldly waste, and of his porter had he make as he made, no never yet no villainan he said, and lived unto no matter Rika, their very powerful gentle Kinika. But for the talon yota of his array, his honours were good, but he was not gay. A fruition wherein a champion, his blissful mottered with his harbijon, for he was late come from his voyage, and went for doom his pilgrimage. With him there was his son, a young squire, a lover, a lusty bachelor, with locks curly as they were a Linda Presa. At 20 years of age he was eager. Of his stature he was of evening length, in wonderly delivery of great strength. And had he been some team in Chiverchia, in Flanders and Autres and Picardia, and it bore him well, so late a spasa. In hope the Stroden in his late grassa. In Broden he was there worth the mare, and flourish and flashes and flourish white red. Singing he was a flointing of all the day. He was as fresh as the month of May. Short he was, a gowan his own his gow, with his sleeves long and weeda, well good and seta hair horrors and fair to read. He could the songs just make and well in indict, just a egen don't say al well ported petite and Rita. So hooty loved that by night and tala he slept nothing more than doth in need and gala. Courtesy he was lonely and serviceable, of Carfer, Bilfin, and father at the table. Yeedman and Hardy, a servant and son animal, at the time for him listen read a sore. And he was clad in coat, in hood and grain. Sheaf of peacock arrows bright and keen. Under his belt he bore a full thirtleia, well couldn't he dress talca yamalia. Arrows dupe, not featherless low, and his hand he bore a mighty bow. A naughty hardy with his brown visage, a woollen craft well could in all usage. Upon his arm he bore a gay bracer, and his side he sword in on the buckler. On the other side a gay dagger, harnessed well and sharpened as a point of spear. A Christoph of his breast of silver shine, and horny bar barquet was of grain. A foster he was, as he guessa. There was also a nun, a priosera, that her smiling was full simple and coy. Here great said, Uth, but by Saint Aloy, and she was clept in Madam Eglantine. Full well sung the service divine, and trude her nose was full semely, and French he spoke full fair and face still lay. After the school of Stratford at a bow, for Finch Paris was ignoa. At melody well I taught her, she was with Allah. She leet nor morsel from a lips of Allah, nor weta hair and fingers in his sauce a dape. Well could she care a morsel well de cape, with no frill, no drape filla upon her bresa. And courtesy well was she full of mocha etalesta. Her over lippe wepa she was so clean, that in her corpus there was a further sheen. Of grace she drunken had as it draughter, full semle after mirta she was a rata. And silkily she was a great disport, and full pleasant amiable port, and pen here counterfreta scera, of a quarta benna estalancha alvas menera, and the holden digena revenanza, but for the specken of her coincidence. She was so charitable and so pitos, so old and wepe so that